Yes, I think Jyoti had some question, but she's
Go
not
ahead.
joined because she was, I think, raising her hand.
Who?
Jyoti, Jyoti,
Okay, okay. Yeah, she'll join. Yeah.
join in a bit. Yeah. Okay.
So, how you help children in a regular day-to-day, like how we can join you or what the fee structure?
So what we do now, we just have a 2 hour class every day from Monday through Friday. Because again, the objective is that we just take care of the academic bit of the child, and then they're left to pursue their interests, right? Because they have a lot of time in their hand then to do self-study, take the concept deeper or whatever they want to do with it. So that is what we do. Fee structures varies from class to class and also from board to board. Because if you're doing an NIOS, definitely the costing is a bit less as compared to an IGCSE where the costing is a bit more. And with Oxford, we have kept, because this is also our first year, we don't know how things are going to move on. We have kept this time a very nominal fee, very similar to what our charges would be otherwise also. Because we want to first explore it with you all as well, to see how things shape up, whether they are really meeting the need. As I told you, I'm a very need person, so for me also, my needs also have to be there because my kid is now in that phase where he'll be giving exams soon. So I want to see whether the system works for us. If it works, then as I said, in another couple of months, I'll take affiliation for the other three also. Though they were
So,
insisting, they
okay.
told me that you can take admissions for November this year, November cycle this year. And they will also have 3 cycles, by the way, of examinations. I forgot to
Okay.
mention that. Yeah. So
Same
February,
as
March,
Cambridge.
and yeah, February, March. February, March, they were not getting an affiliation. I mean, they were not getting permission as of now. But just recently, I got to know because there were only 2 cycles open. Like initial Cambridge, if you all remember, we
Yes,
had
there were
only May,
only
June
two
cycle.
cycles.
Yeah,
And
and
March
October
cycle
now.
was opened only for India. I mean, it's still only
Yeah,
for
now
India.
it's still only for India. So now they are also working on it. So let's hope and pray that things will come.
Correct.
So, in this every day, do you have a fixed subject-wise days
Yes,
or
yes, yes. Fixed
subject-wise,
subject,
right?
fixed, yeah, and we have very good qualified staff as well. We are 10 teachers in all, each one with a different expertise of different subjects. That includes me and my husband as well. So both of us are into this completely full time. And then we have many more who are all Cambridge certified teachers. And now, because they are all a part of Oxford, my teachers have to compulsorily take 3 years training in Oxford also because the curriculum is slightly different. Every board obviously has
Yes.
some things here and there. Yeah.
So, how you divide this 18 subjects in this 2 hours? Like you will be having per hour
No,
based
so the
subjects.
children choose, yeah. So the children choose the subjects, right? So as I said, the first thing that we do is we sit with the parent and the child and we do the subject selection. That's the first thing. Once they have the subject selection, then depending on what subjects they choose, they allotted time and date.
Correct.
What day, say Monday, Tuesday, आपका say maths or business studies होगा, like that. So they have a timetable of their own. So they have to log in according to their timetable. So it's a very hassle-free, simple process. Also, like you spoke about flexibility. So we also give flexibility in terms of, like, say, I know certain kids are brilliant in a particular subject. So I always tell the parent that don't join then for that subject. I mean, join where
Yeah,
you need help
correct.
because it's not very cheap. It is expensive. So, what we can do on our own, let's do on our own. Where you really need help, do it. I mean, I'm a bad businesswoman, I know, but other
No,
businesswomen would
and
have said, "नहीं
I
नहीं सब
think
मेरे पास
no,
भेजो."
because you're also a homeschooling mom, so that's homeschooling mom speaking.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't spend my money if I was teaching a particular subject. No, I would say, ठीक है, तू बाकी subject के लिए जा,
Correct.
बाकी मैं सिखा दूंगी. And also, see, we love our children a lot, so we want to spend some time with them. तो उस बहाने हम उनके साथ, we spend some time. Yeah, Jyoti is here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just
Jyoti.
wanted to check, like my daughter, she's in grade 9 now, and we
Uh-huh.
are still not very clear whether we should take, a science as a subject or we should go for accounts. Like we're just dwindling between coordinated science and accounts. So how do we go about it, like, so that we don't make the wrong choice. My daughter is not very clear what she wants to do in future.
Okay.
Hmm.
Jyoti, on those lines, we do something which is called as Miraki. Okay. Now Miraki is a session where we don't do conventional career counseling, but we talk to the child. We do something which is called as Tree of Life. We do Ikigai with the child and find out where their true passion is. After which we suggest a subject. So if you think your child is very confused, one way could be that you can do a simple aptitude also, which doesn't come very expensive. You can do it from any center, anywhere, and find out. But other thing is, you could talk to the child and find out where her heart is, because that's very important. Because see, not that we cannot change the subject later, ऐसा नहीं है. But I'm thinking from the subject choice that you gave me, coordinated sciences versus accounts are two very different fields.
Right.
So then I think you really will need to narrow it down a bit. Between coordinated sciences and sciences, if you have an option, then that's a easier, narrower
Yeah,
path
because
to
that is
travel.
science stream. So we are just thinking whether,
Hmm.
my thought was always like it till 10th standard, basic subjects should be covered, because science is
Hmm.
also about general knowledge where we should know about your basic physics, chemistry, and all. But then my
Hmm.
daughter said that most probably she doesn't want to go into medical or engineering,
Okay.
career stream. So what's the
Hmm.
point doing that? Why not focus on commerce? Because probably I'll go for law, which so
Yeah, I agree with
studying
her. I
business and
mean,
all will help me later. So do you think that chucking out science at this stage is wise?
yes, absolutely. I mean, as I said, if you think that uska koi, like, they're not going to help in any way, then why you want to waste time doing those subjects? Might as well focus on other avenues and do skill building, because portfolio is extremely important as homeschoolers for us, right? So might as well you do other certification courses to find out more interest levels, skill development. That is more beneficial than wasting time and energy and effort and money on subjects which she might not pursue later. I mean, that's a very simple
Correct.
suggestion.
Shilpa also has a question. Yes, Shilpa, you can
Yes,
ask
Shilpa?
Silva.
Yeah, yeah. My question is very simple and basic actually. मुझे उतना knowledge नहीं है तो
No, no,
maybe you will
please,
No
find
please.
problem.
funny. My son is 13 years old, and initially we were thinking about an NSSO board only, but now I am interested. Like, see, I am interested to know more about Cambridge. So, what is the
Okay.
difference between the levels and
Mhm.
disadvantages and advantages? And he is a little weak in Devanagari.
Okay.
So Devanagari, Sindhi or
Languages.
Marathi. Yeah.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
he's very
So,
passionate about drawing. He cleared
hmm.
many exams in drawing. So what can I do? He's 13 years old and he's studying like hell. Every day he's studying.
How sweet. That's nice. That's nice.
8, 9 hours he's studying. I said, why I left school?
Oh,
Because
wow. You have
he's
a blessed child. For those who like to see their children
Yeah,
study, I think that's a blessing.
absolutely. My God,
I don't
Shilpa,
want him to
lucky
study.
you.
I don't want him to study. वो जो पिक्चर था ना मेरे पूजा बेटी भाग जा वो पहला बाप है जो बेटी को भगाता है शादी से तो मैं उसे बोलती हूँ बुक बंद कर यार मैंने इसके लिए नहीं किया था डू
Acha.
समथिंग बट आई डोंट नो व्हाई ही maybe it is his face.
Right, right, right. No, maybe it's his need. He wants to explore more. He wants to read more. Hota hai. It's fine. Like in our house only, we have a couple of weeks wherein my son is digged into books, and I mean, we hardly see him. Ye to hota hai. This is a phase that comes. Okay, to answer your question, Shilpa, how I look at board selections is first basic question you should ask, that whether you want to pursue your education in India or abroad. Okay, that's a very first basic question. If you think you all are not interested abroad, and you all don't want too much of tamjam of hunting schools, selecting subjects, ye wo sab, सीधा go for NIS board. Second important thing that I also want to highlight here is that for IGCSE you need a certain level of aptitude, because the paper patterns are completely application based. So वहां पे रट्टा नहीं चलता है. So what happens is, if the child is not used to studying by concepts, then the child may suffer or may find it very difficult and may find the entire thing very overwhelming. Another thing is IGCSE curriculum is designed in such a way that there is a component of research in everything, and they deal a lot with case study based approach. So again, you have to be extremely careful and give. So I always suggest parents that if you're not sure, from grade 5 you'll try both the boards, so that at least your child is getting an idea that okay, aisa pattern hota hai, aisa bhi pattern hota hai. And then at grade 8, they are like in the system for at least 3 years, so they know, okay, I'm not enjoying NIS. Also, curriculum wise, if you think, NIS is very beautifully articulated, very systematic curriculum. So it works very well for people who are very structured in their thinking. It works very beautifully for people who like, okay, one subtopic questions, end of the chapter questions, like people who like that kind of a system. It works beautifully for them. People who are more open-ended, who like to do khichdi of a lot of things, they would prefer an IGCSE board because it's all over. It can go from from an environment, skip to bio, skip to chemistry. That kind of a zoning is there. So you need to understand the curriculum. So for that, you can go to the NIS website, which is nis.ac.in. Every chapter, every word is there in PDF formats. You can read, study, give the child to read. If he likes reading, tell him, Baba, wo padho. Dekho kya pasand aa raha hai, kya nahi. And for IGCSE also, you can do the same thing. You can go to the website. There are sampler lessons. If you go to Cambridge University Press, you can download sample chapters and do it. If you struggle with it, ask me for a link. I will give you my drive access. Download any book that you want, refer, let them explore. Okay? So it's as simple as that. Or just borrow books from somebody who is giving an IGCSE, try out. But I would recommend strongly, first try out anything. Do samplers of both the boards, see what is suiting your child, and then proceed. Also, another thing, if you all are going for any kind of competitive exams in India, preferable board is NIOS. IGCSE, there are mixed reviews. Some of them say they don't allow, they ask a lot of other additional documents. So if you all think, you all are going to enter into very mainstream kind of an education system, go to Indian education system. If you all are going to continue your education till graduation, at least in India. So that is a hassle-free process. And be ready to do like a little extra mehnat.
Now you're scaring me, Sulbha. My son, abhi tak, till now, I don't know what will be tomorrow, but till now it has been the bio love, and he is showing little interest in medicine. But we are continuing with IGCSE.
Right. But NEET ka you'll have to check, Amrita, because aise kar de that after 10th, you can have him do like a dummy college.
Because I saw on the Cambridge board website that it's allowed with 5 if you take the PCB combination.
Yeah, PCB group. Yeah, they need the PCB combination. That's it.
Yeah.
That's allowed, but kabhi wo log thoda equivalence ke liye check karte hain.
So probably 11, 12, I'll need to shift from Cambridge to Indian board. That will be better.
That will be better, or just do like a dummy college thing and let him keep studying any curriculum that he wants. You
for the 11,
know the concept of dummy.
Go for the 11.
Yeah, for the 11, 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 10th is okay because he loves Cambridge board. He's like, I
am a very big fan of Cambridge board.
I can add on this. Even
Yes.
I explore for my daughter for 11th and 12th if she go for IGCS. Yes, you can do, but it is 2 different pattern papers. The child needs to do little bit more hard. And Rose International, that is RIMS International, which was last meeting. They give you this option. You can prepare IGCSE and NEET or IGCSE and JEE. So that is a possibility where you can explore.
What is that?
RIMS International.
RIMS International gives you an option preparing IGCSE, come NEET or JEE.
RIMS,
so
RIMS.
You will.
RIMS,
last meeting we have RIMS International. That principal had meeting with you guys.
Oh, Roseman or International School? Acha, acha.
That is Reams, I guess.
We
That is
had
Yeah,
the
that is
the-
actually RIMS.
Yeah. We had okay. It's called
Because
RIMS.
I was exploring for my daughter, they told that they are going to have a combi subjects of NEET or JEE
Acha, so
for
wo to
their
we had
12th.
last weekend only meeting with them, online meeting with
Yeah.
them.
But the only thing is child has to do more hard work because two different curriculums, two different perspectives, two different patent papers and curriculum also.
What is this dummy college thing? If you can elaborate, please.
Means you just pay
Integrated.
paisa and don't and you don't send the child to school. Sorry, but
Yeah, but that's
so
how
basically
it is. That's
like
the reality.
yeah, but that's
सब
the
लोग वही
reality. So
कर
there
रहे
are
हैं.
पुणे मुंबई में तो ये एकदम खुलेआम बच्चे बोलते हैं, थोड़े छोटे शहरों में छुप छुप के बोलते हैं, बट सब जगह ये होता है. You know, so they just enroll them so that that degree is there. Like I mean, that is thing that okay, this child is registered with the school, but they don't have to go for attendance, because if you go as a regular student, 75% attendance is compulsory, and only then they get the internal marks, which is 30 marks out of the 100. So that is like 30%. So if you don't want to lose those marks, you first declare that I won't attend college, or attend a dummy college or things like that.
Does this happen in schools also?
Which schools is what is the
Like
question?
regular CBSE schools, for example.
Yeah, some of them, but you need to find, and you need to be very careful when you're asking this question. You can't like openly go and ask around this question.
Yeah.
You find out people in the school or something, and then figure it out. But go for these government schools. They are very open that way.
Okay.
Yeah. Government schools are
Basically, it
better.
is told as an integrated course, right? The right word is
Acha naam hai
integrated
uska.
course.
Now it's sold.
Very fancy name.
not just told, Darshana. It's sold as integrated.
Yeah,
It's
it is fully
sold.
integrated.
Exactly.
With double fees.
Yeah, it is sold. Correct. I agree.
No, even my daughter go in college, they give integrated course with resonance, right? So
Yeah.
big good colleges are also using the same words. So now it is everywhere, it is sold as integrated course.
Yes.
It is open even if you go for any CBSE, ICSE school and you tell the principal my child is going for integrated course, they don't mind because you are paying 60,000 just for nothing. And you
Acha,
can
even
take
Jain
practical
and all
exams.
has it?
Jain has since 15 years.
Interesting.
15
My
years.
God.
Yeah.
And they are the
Absolutely.
topper engineers from the same college. So the IIT crackers are from Resonance. So these are the all ये कमाने के है बात है, लेकिन हाँ वहां से होता है और बड़ा नाम मिलता है, बड़ी चाइल्ड को एक नेटवर्किंग मिल जाती है वहां से अपना एंटरप्रेन्योर जर्नी स्टार्ट करेगा. दिस इज ऑल पार्ट एंड पार्सल. Not bad actually, but my
No, it's
daughter
not
is
bad.
not
It's convenient, actually. It's convenient. More than to put it in any other way, I think convenient is the right word. कि अपने लिए भी अच्छा है, बच्चे के लिए भी अच्छा है. For the college also, it works.
Yeah, and it's a brand name basically, and helping
Yeah.
the child to be at a place, right? My daughter has not opted any classes for such kind of thing, but yes, it is a brand name which helps the child to crack few exams very easily. You should go if you want, but it is very expensive. Simply, I am telling you, it's very expensive. It's not worth it. एक फिजिक्स वाला 4,500 में आपको IIT क्रैक कराता है, और एक रेजोनेंस से वो 7 लाख लेता है और IIT क्रैक कराता है. So ultimately it comes on the child. So please be open to everything, but you have to see your financials. That is the best part.
अभी पढ़ाई छोड़ के financials देखने जरूरी है. If my son really wants to pursue this dream.
And frankly, sitting in a homeschooling, a child comes to know what is your financial status and what you should offer the best. That is the best part. A child understand for the parent feeling कि भाई मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ. You have lot of money, but you have to just prioritize with your child's age.
Correct.
Yeah.
So go ahead, guys.
So I got some questions. Where is Sandbox located and all those? So I have answered them in the chat box. Sandbox is an online school. Anyone can join from anywhere. So they are based out of Pune, but everyone is free to join from anywhere. It's online. And it's just 2-3 hours in morning, if I'm not wrong.
2 hours in the morning. Yeah, 10 to 12 or 10 to 1, that way.
Correct.
Yeah.
And Sandbox is offering only Cambridge board for now?
No, all three. all
Even
boards.
CBSE?
CBSE nahi. So CBSE is not an option. NIOS, IGCSE or Oxford or SSC board. That is what you're looking at.
All right.
How
Yeah.
SSC? Because this is the first time I've heard for homeschooling.
No. SSC,
Form 17.
we have lot of homeschoolers
Okay.
on our group who have given through SSC.
Yeah, Form 17, if you remember, which at our time it used to be for failures. So anybody who is वो आता था ना नौवीं नापास दसवीं pass something like that. That kind of a system it is. Yeah, but that is a very much an option. So in fact, there were two of our students who were very sure they wanted to do, one wanted to do JEE, one wanted to do NEET, and they did through SSC board, 10 as well as 12. So that worked very beautifully for them because, you know, the curriculum remains same and they got everything that they needed. So that's an option.
I think, these distance learning options have been in India. I mean, maybe SSC board, NIOS or
Yeah.
IGNOU, IGNOU, IGNOU.
Yeah,
All these
YCMOU.
things were, yes, all these things were always there, even distance education from Mumbai University or any respective universities. But it was always looked upon as जो failures है वो करते हैं या फिर जो financially backward है वो बच्चे करते हैं, dropouts करते हैं, but not the अच्छे बच्चे type of a tag. I myself am a distance education child, so
Me too.
yeah. So we have been tagged. I'm sure even you must have got those questions. Ke distance education, why? But I wanted to save my time because I wanted to learn languages. So
correct.
But that time it was really looked down upon. Okay, distance education, but it's the same thing. It's homeschooling. Form, like you said, Navi Napas for Form 17.
Yeah, it was promoted like that. There was a hype. People used to promote it like that.
They used to have advertisements. Navi Napas.
Yes. Yeah, that is true. But no, distance education works beautifully because I've done my post-graduation. I've completed my MEd and my PhD from IGNOU. So it's pretty possible to do everything because while you're working, you're managing your home, your child, everything. If you still want to pursue your education, then I think these options really work. But only thing is, as Amruta said, ki it will look down upon, and now thanks to COVID, ye ekdam limelight mein wapas aa gaya. So that's like really being a blessing now.
But with COVID, many some what do you call online schools have come up, and not all are genuine and authentic. That is the scary part. Like I don't want to name any, but even you might be aware there are these really big shot names. They are advertising in a very big way, but many parents have really gone through a terrible experience with.
Yeah, and that ये फर्क पड़ता है पता है अमृता. As I said ना, we work so much on need base and we work so much for the child base. Not everybody comes with some genuine thought process. They all come from commercial spaces. Where their objective is that we don't care what the child's future holds, but we want to make our money,
Exactly.
Which is not wrong. I mean, it's not wrong in any way, but that's not what meets our needs. It's simple as that.
But and while doing that, it's not fair if you impose wrong rules or wrong, spread wrong information. That's the only thing. And
yes, that is one more thing.
That's the reason why I started this series. So we had a online discussion with, like I just now understood, RIMS International, which was Rose Manor International School. We had, these sessions we have started. The reason is that many parents on our group, have these questions, and I don't want anyone getting fooled to big names or just fall for it. So we had one discussion with Dreamtime Learning, which has been started by
Billabong High.
Yes. How can I forget?
Leena something.
Leena Asher. So we had a chat with her as well, and it's just because I wanted the parents on our group to know that there are some good people out there who are ready to help, and hence I invited you today. That I want people to know that there is Sandbox, which is one of the genuine ones. Like that you can talk with people. It's not like you have to call a call center guy and find out that
Correct,
this
correct,
subject is
correct.
not there or whatever.
Right, right, right. No, makes sense. And I'll drop my number. Amruta has my number. She'll drop it
Yes, I
in the
will add you
group
on
if
our
anybody.
WhatsApp group. So
Sure, sure.
that will be
If
a
anybody wants to get in touch, anything, I mean,
yes.
sandbox or no sandbox,
Correct.
I'm there to answer your questions because, the relation I feel is bigger than sandbox. It's homeschooling first,
Exactly.
sandbox comes later.
Yeah.
And because of homeschoolers, sandbox exists. So let's not think कि okay अरे मैं admission नहीं ले रही हूँ तो सुबह मेरा question answer करेगी क्या ऐसा कुछ नहीं है सुबह को कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता आप कहाँ हो as long as I'm ready to help. ठीक है तो
Correct.
that's just one thing that I wanted to
That
clarify.
that's really wonderful, Shilpa. Thank you. One last question we'll take from
Yes.
Shilpa. She's
Sure.
asking about the fee structure at Sandbox.
You can call up. I'll take more details about your child,
Sure.
what board and other things, and I can share the fee structure. A
Great.
rough fee structure. Anyway, I'll share it with Amruta and Keith just in case somebody needs.
Okay.
Okay.
And I will add Sulba immediately on our group so that she can also share it, whatever is required.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much,
Sulba,
everybody.
one thing.
Yes.
Can you please
Yeah.
share the official Oxford board link? I've shared
Yeah, I
on
will do that.
some links there, so please write it.
Sure, I will send it.
So
Just copy paste it.
whoever is interested in Oxford board can read more about the. I have also shared official links of NIOS. For Cambridge, it's Cambridge IGCSE board link, which you can check. There's nios.ac.in.
Yes. Yeah. And if anybody is wanting any help in Pune from IGCSE perspectives, feel free to get in touch, okay?
Sure.
Because we have tied up with a lot of schools here in Pune for IGCSE. So we'll be more than happy to help. So this is the website.
Great. So she has shared the website link.
Link.
There are some links. Whoever wants to copy, please copy them and before we
save
close
the
the
chat.
meeting.
Yeah.
Or save the chat. And once you all have copied the links, please let me know so we can end the discussion, I think. Thank you so much, Sulba, for coming in.
Thank
and
you,
this has
Amrita,
been
for
really
organizing.
wonderful and enlightening.
Yeah, thank you, Sulva. It's wonderful knowing you. Thank you.
Same here, same here.
बहुत बॉम्बे में भी सेंटर स्टार्ट करना सैंडबॉक्स के
जरूर. No, if Oxford thing works, then to definitely we will have one thing in Mumbai for the Mumbai kids to write exams. For sure. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Take care, everybody. Thank
All
you so
right.
much
Take
for
care.
inviting me. Having me
Bye.
here.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Bye.
Bye. Have a nice day. Have a nice weekend.
Yes. Bye.